In Arlington, Texas, a Filipina mother named Emelita Reeves suddenly disappeared, leaving behind her car, her belongings, and a growing sense of dread in her community. What began as a missing person inquiry quickly spiraled into one of the most unsettling investigations the city had seen. And the closer detectives looked, the darker the truth. When Emelita's friends reported her missing, police immediately sensed something was off. Her husband, 56-year-old William Reeves, claimed she stormed out after an argument. But his calmness felt unnatural, almost rehearsed. Detectives learned that Emelita had secretly been preparing to leave the marriage. She'd confided to friends that she felt watched, controlled, and unsafe. She'd been documenting everything, saving money, and planning her exit. She was afraid her husband would do something if she tried to escape. That fear would soon prove chillingly justified. Investigators chased several leads: a co-worker she argued with, a neighbor with a grudge, even a man she'd spoken to online. But none of these people had the motive or opportunity to make her disappear. Every trail eventually led back to the Reeves home. And every detail pointed to William. While running background checks, detectives uncovered something shocking. William Reeves had been married twice before. And both wives were dead. His first wife, Margaret, died in 2004 from what was ruled an accidental fall down the stairs. His second wife, Julie, died in 2012 from an unexplained medical event. Both were young. Both were healthy. And both deaths were closed quickly with minimal investigation. 3 marriages. 2 dead wives. 1 missing woman. The pattern was impossible to ignore. Interviews with friends and relatives of his former wives painted a disturbing picture. William was described as controlling, manipulative, and capable of explosive anger. All 3 women reportedly tried to leave him at some point. All 3 confided in someone about feeling unsafe. Emelita wasn't the first woman afraid of him, just the first who left behind enough documentation for investigators to piece together his behavior. Security footage delivered the blow that cracked the case open. Surveillance from a nearby gas station showed William driving Emelita's car on the night she vanished. He was alone. His alibi fell apart instantly. Hours later, his truck was caught on camera near a remote wooded area outside Fort Worth. Search teams were deployed, and after days of combing through harsh terrain, they found human remains. DNA confirmed what everyone feared: it was Emelita. Though the cause of death couldn't be determined, the circumstantial evidence was overwhelming. Prosecutors built a devastating case. They highlighted the deaths of his previous wives, his pattern of domination, and the desperate messages and notes Emelita left behind. The jury saw a man who had repeatedly targeted vulnerable women, controlled them, and eliminated them when they tried to break free. William Reeves was convicted of murder, finally ending a pattern that had stretched across 2 decades. Emelita's story sparked conversations about abuse in cross-cultural marriages and the risks faced by immigrant spouses who may have limited support. Her courage, saving messages, keeping notes, and reaching out became the very trail that exposed the truth. Her voice, even in absence, became the one that finally brought justice. Subscribe to our channel for more intriguing cases and discoveries.